na me feel say Basa betimi
how does an Austria now soon Mudia aye mama ko fa ko twa bet asenko for bet na sam coach ne de
na Pep Guardiola aye na de na me meeting baby na me ne ye me say me team ama
why 10 changes na mo kra so 10 changes na we draw ana bet
what ya settle that one just for money pa boka
Pep oh ni tun kwabo obia ka hwa wontie papa no ye komra ye ba pi enso ba meba sisia and team no won say bebre meba sisia me twa me ho me nche kra meba well ano eje chene ye kwamona ne nsane pi enso e ba mra ya transfer lele tasene nyina enso pre mo ma for way and to just nyame ya dum na Arsenal and boya munchene wo London e wo Emirates yesterday mo Emirates on North London and as I came ne paso West London and Chelsea ye djuma no ene ade Arsenal for we mo say on North for omo be che boya no ma so mo se make say ade activation session e koso e wo boya me ke bobo ko ne enso asoye me pacho hotel na e be omo enso ayo anaso mo hotel na e wo aya London no ayade ho ana ne omo aba omo so aye training aye kakra krasa ne anwumre ombetimi de face aye Arsenal aye bobo kuna ma bia so timi aye kama etwe boya munchim players na wie ayade omo activation session na opanya for Wilson company wo ma ne players na ye eno ena ede wonsam no ma mo awodwumaje ni so na ye di aye san komo no na memfa to just Wilson company e dia to just nyame ya to na game na personal ogire pass so far omo toughest aye game omo pot this season aye Arsenal was a Chelsea, was a European champion, say a PSG, or say what Chelsea Mutu, was a PSG Mutu, or did a pass the most informed teams to say our Europe, Arsenal. It was did a pass a mobile game this season, or much a Chelsea, or much a PSG. No more did a pass a game a better day at the Amomo, a Nana game a personal, and your opinion Wilson company, and some of the two Janinas opinion, what describe Arsenal Bobokono, so we are most informed, a team, and so our Europe, and found the Chelsea team no amomode mo so ani enfonse PSG mode mo so ani no already Arsenal ahead of PSG and a club now you're from Chelsea and Japan ya demamo now ni so branch for the Hurricane and so additive commercial no kra or did a person Manchester teams ni bebre no more Arsenal team no come na and so are you strong or did a person so for my toughest game about this season a game now and some personal and a branch for the Hurricane and the sun some to them more and Hurricane Ojebo bia ewo Emirates Stadium asafo no amfa no honche no ombebu no wamo ebehuru no every single touch aye hu na chese ne enso ebu no ema remfi se ne player no ba bia ofi okopiem boya munche no aye Arsenal mo rivals and Spurs aye club no interprenche no wamo emfa no honche na ye de no nsam no enso to the Real Madrid bobeko no se so mo ni center backs omo nyina pra Lawson wepra Abranche for Militao wepra Antonio Rudiger onosopra and David Alaba onosopra etana against Olympiacos ayasempa ayaja Madrid kobo game anu eten mamen fanto just na opanyina ye fanon ayaja Alonso John Salvaro Carrillas ono ano de be center back ho no wa pair Abranche ye fanon Raul Asensio entim nka Asensio na Abranche no ball back no odina ba center back or yes and catch one many and a manager to the process or panemo say or panini yassan again it is a two many a massa a yes center back or no one pair Raul Asensio a yet another year almost a printed for Navarro Carrillas and the better a young Madrid center back or and then demamo only some Madrid ako Greece the last 7 matches and Madrid ako Greece and the Uko bet I careful Madrid lose 5 I draw 2 on winning game the last 7 and some our Greece on the Olympiacos about 2 Greece on Sebi at just Madrid at money at Greece and Koye and Famomo Madrid we are masters our Europe on Marco Greece 7 times the last 7 among winning game on lose 5 and some I draw 2 at just so careful Juve a club my man Fantuja some copium so no way our Bordeaux na amoko piem na amoko say game no ma bia so ya kama na my man Fantuja say snow ton rano na nya krokra a just say snow no na tosa no se make say do the team no players no our airport our money and Italy and our Turin we and some Bordeaux airport one so no way Juventus players no panye for Luciano Spalletti and then krano amo dam adiache after some ko win the game na aya 3-2 et na bibia kama and so the club na ya famu Juve mo pa ya do some na tuja na enam eno snow na tono na emuma yesu Juventus for na yomunwa hwe nuamo gas we omufi no way a chese baby asuna atore ga ne de hye no na just on de bodo kromo ho an ye wo no enkura na free bodo no omo de wo kwa wasese ho no omo de omo ho hwe enchenom aye images ne bi de tema mo awo aye dwumagere swamna ne ye tra sede pi ensom premo awo baby bia aye wo bia ene ye je todwane no ye ni nkomori yemfa nsane pi ensom emremo Alex Ferguson yeso wakoka nsem bi ama nsem ne ababonten ama yate Yes, Alex Ferguson, Wakanchen and Crawford a rumor. Sir Alex Ferguson, Wakanchen and Crawford, Sir Ruben Amorim, and to me, Yajmano, Manchester United Marijano, or when is on to me and Yajmano, and no air Jabetano, Alex Ferguson, ye, Mammy Ruben Amorim, yes, and Payfono, Ayadia, or Panina Kanchen and Crawford Sadabi, on what ye be against Everton, Sadia now somewhere against Aya Fulham, a ho, and a Alex Ferguson, a Castle Ruben Amorim, on to me and Yajmano, Patania public. Now, din komo ana yate ayano komo ne bi yeso diri e pass nanu against Everton na chesa aja game ko Manchester United nya goal na still opanyine about 3 center backs ohun sada bi emfa yeso opanyine san wu sa aja na biem emra mo ni Fulham eno so mo ye den na opanyine about 3 center backs enti so opanyine no aya from Alex Ferguson wakoka edin komo baby so diri e pass Ruben Amorim ontimi anya adwuma no eno eje pa ye tema mo awo aye adwuma jeru so ni Manchester United Amorim yenya report sir and ope winger and then aye goalkeeper our Manchester United aye club na so ye et United better winger bako no mo so mo pe winger ye first winger with two America bebre omo pe bako no mo pe goalkeeper and some edenaba number 2 Manchester United abeto aye Methodist more than aye one Nina Sadamete no and some apprentice for Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Meno or Mammy Tachi or Manchester United no Ayabia me Poche Kobe Meno and the player near for Bruno Fernandes. Yes, one Roman Yabefi Clubnum at the end of the season. A can be and a Manchester United better more than a one day for that and Japa Yademamo. Me this sound common or what is some Akurana Yafan Adam Walton and Elliot Anderson this two. And a Manchester United, one Roman Yababa plus Carlos Baliba. It only 3 players: Carlos Baliba, Elliot Anderson, and Adam Walton. Those 3. United Bears from Metimania 2. Edo Mabana Biaswaya Kama, and Edia Toja Yademamo, Maminko Barcelona, and Yaman Koye. When is a possible game Nanua without Nike, a logo no? It's just in a Barcelona for sale, no? Not Nike, a logo no, and them. Na me patrobo design bo sign be sign da Jules Conde ne bosono enom aye bamba black aye bamba na just no Kobe Bryant and omo titumade ni da enso ema no ti ade ne o we boso na just na obo se Nike enso engo logo bia enso engo ne bamba no ana se bra bamba ne na ne eno so aye de da omo boso ade won sam no to the Alan Shearer or se enfan to just a persona defensive line no it is a 4 idiots Sabi enkwase 4 na Alan Shearer ayasemo mame bakra omo ose sa pepepe na tie a chese born ba obi ehu de onko na obi ehu de onsan eje for the basa sese so mo sese ni enti ayedan ba ko ebekam na offside na sese Liam Delap aye go no kwhye na ayedan ba ko bekam oso diri pass sabi aye 4 idiots omo ehu de omo ye na je ba ko no won se aje aye crazy ose basa ema ndema ya mra edema Chelsea na ye too easy and some edema Chelsea aye club no na basa continue ye sadia na a just odwen wa na wonte no Chelsea enom ensem odi tudwa ma me mfa to just na Ronald Arroyo oponye fa Victor Lorenzo or the about to just for 3 passer or catch oponye fa Hansi Flick se opase obo big game e wo Champions League so the Chelsea na ball only Bayern Munich na ball only Arsenal na ball only Madrid na ball only team kase bia na ball yemfa Ronald Arroyo and Frankie de Jong na emosa game no that be yanye sa Frankie de Jong and Ronald Arroyo these boys and number 2 and some more 33% so about Champions League game adema aye club na from Barcelona Barca win percentage just for the 3 aye percent Ronald Arroyo and your apprentice from Frankie de Jong opportunity the pass akwana from Arroyo ni je ni mistakes and adults too much and then but what him say o kwa Barcelona bobo kuna so ya the last 6 aye UEFA Champions League aye games aye Barcelona bobo kone alusono aye dia emu 3 first half omudi red card enti anom chene no omo last say defeats our UEFA Champions League dia chene se emu 3 first half Biano, Omo Edi Aya record, and Etepa Yademamo, Amores Ronald Arroyo against PSG, Eric Garcia against AS Monaco, and Ronald Arroyo and Noah against Aya Chelsea, and the records and Ayadia Eha Club na Yatuan Samuel Sotuta, I would imagine so, no Panina Fanhans Flake, no Ayajan de Wayas post. Unim said Leon Dillap. Wakoka sembi ama totoni nyina gide passe said esa hanse flick edwin ho ofa plan foforo mama Leon Dillap akoka na Leon Dillap on some of ya to dane sewa ayade Chelsea coach na Enzo Maresca or Kabasa hardline no etromo etomo Chelsea players no eno a wo mo bobo game no na omo plan eno ayensema Leon Dillap edia tuja osina omo plan no mu ni dia Barca bobo ko no enso ebeye etono cross go no nim se ball no eye dey go oni se assistant no and a flag eye no go no offside no nim se omo correct VAR ayaje be go because manager no na consistently or chiro omo se the Barca hardline is it here etino mo sa plan no and omo de ball game ma ye do nsam no tuja and the apprentice for Leon Dillap and the san some no tuja demamo me pato we Chelsea team na ba bia omo ebo Barca nina se ball possession na 55.4 against 44 0.6 shots on target Chelsea ball 15 Barca ebo 5 Chelsea 15 emu 6 eto net ana emu 3 ana na go emu 3 na ya offside enum cheno no emo reset passes ayadia Chelsea 514 attacking passes and a final third na 123 again Barca passes 418 final third just 56 enum pa ya demamo say assembly na akoba on Estavayo William Arsenal and Chelsea nyame yaduma Sunday our bridge so na sa game na personal Jametres Enzo Maresca will take a decision sa ama Estavayo and start game no na nyina sa kra no amu protect no amu peso babo matches be pray say no awati ni din na Santo Amasante na kwagina mu amu dire pass no anya ni ntim amu de akra no enso ebaye eti amu ye nkakra na oye eye Chelsea fana woni beje say Estavayo William Omo man start game no yet no and it's on start game no ebosa when we Jimmy Gatins ebetimi start game no and so amana ye and ye tepa ye demamo ewo aye dwumadie so nyina no e professional wo mo person mo tema akura no me pacho ma memfa we entodwa say ye kan aye akura no protection no born is the king and no we advertising boss ni bia e was Stamford Bridge na aye me pacho ene na wo hwe no born is the king Akurana e fana Estavayo William and a name the patrol a picture perfect with a perfect picture and a name omo enya ya Chelsea fono and ya kwakoto me patron a yaja ne omo aya s no and so komo so sesia pubo se picture way and omo dia to ya do so na tuja and opanyina me patron ya fana Enzo Maresca and the captain e fana Reece James on so omo post to aya sa to aya important aya personalities our club no when aye manager no and the captain Emma Renfrey Enzo Maresca ne team ne aye the team no omo ya adwuma pa omo ya adwuma e wo club no for Barcelona ho and omo team ne nya win na ya do wonsam na tudwa na Wesley Fofana enso atwete ne Chelsea for no omo twete pa Wesley Fofana sem fon tudwa say ne security aye Chalaba ansa Chalaba ne Chelsea defenders no bia no odu no as at the level no I was so Chelsea aye defender bia this boy aye Chalaba edu ba bi kra no mo pam no no enso fi club no demum ayade akura no se abrantia ye fa no aye Wesley Fofana also did pass any security do abon ho ban wa chiro e man ne ono amade mo so ni aye Chalaba enom etepa ye demamo ma memfa we ntu da se no piemo nsam foforo ma onim say giving wa babon tin da betu da se hwa Alejandro Garnacho ni suban say ya and the Manchester United for pam no na akura no won sesaye be poto say giving ye watoto bi adamane Garnacho o se amania eno Garnacho ba Garnacho eshe headset waseche na mebo Garnacho picture ya wo hwe bone be na waye o se we player we yɛde bɔbɔ na ɔgyidi yɛ pasera akwa ne suban na wɔda na di no ɛsɛ enso mariska hwɛ ne yie because akwa we kra yini fra no ɔtɔtɔ anaso mo substitute na ne boafu no ɔtɔtɔ nneɛma sɛ woyɛ player wahyɛ kyɛde headphone ahyɛ wasum na bag kakraka na boss we ɛnya deɛ sɛ boa ɔnsua Robert Lewandowski ɔsɛ Robert Lewandowski ne yɛ example ɛno mu sɛ Robert Lewandowski ba ne bag pɛ ɛne bɔ n'akyi ɔyɛ true ayɛ professional ɔne deɛ football ɛna ɔbɛbɔ ɛnyɛ headphones ɛnyɛ nneɛma a ɛne yɛde ahyehyɛ yasum yɛahyehyɛ kyɛ ɛnyɛ no ɛna Robert Lewandowski ɛyɛ owie na ɔtoto bi ɛde ma Rafinha ne Lamine Yamal ɔsɛ yɛ saa two boys no ɔmo so te baso na bɔbɔ kono bi anka wenkyerɛ ɔmo Lamine Yamal na ahyɛ kyɛ no ɛna ne headphone ɛhyɛ n'asom Rafinha deɛ hwɛde ɛhyɛ n'ani wɔhyɛ kiki kura deɛ aka wɔn ɔsɛ wei yɛde bɔbɔ ɔgyiri yɛ pasɛ sɛ coaches ne saseɛ ɛtia players no ɔmo ma ɔmo yɛ deɛ ɔmo pɛ dodo wei ɛyɛ hyɛ given ɔda goals na wasa kakra ɛma ɛyɛ ɔremfi Manchester City wɔn na wasa kakra kɔ Newcastle ɛnom ɛyɛ nsɛm akwa no de ato dwa yɛde ɛma mo ɛwɔ dwumadie so yɛne nkɔmɔ ne yɛmfa nsɛm pii ɛmmerɛ mo ma memfa nto dwa sɛ ne opiem nso ɛwɔ club a mepatwɔ yɛfrɛ wɔ ɛyɛ Bournemouth Antoine Semenyo wonim sɛ ne release ɛyɛ cross no sɛ January twam a sama mu hɔ manya report sɛ any less than 50 million pounds. 65 million the next 2 months. Number one to me the next 2 months about drop it. Any less than 50 million pounds. And no air to yet no. Mamma for went to just a report on it. And it's a no come Manchester City. Mamma Pep a Guardiola. No you new come. Pep Guardiola did a passer or Sunny team no. As a summer reliable pray. Our crown from Erling Haaland so it was a passer so young Antoine Semenyo Ebeba and as about point to say Manchester City and so racing for player and for Antoine Semenyo or did he pass a Semenyo bar at the president in Abe free a Haaland so the last 2 matches are Haaland and to me and Saint Newcastle and then a club from a Bayer Leverkusen Manchester City lose 2 games in and to say Haaland no one to me so go now was Semenyo and Yaman Abekoye and Tanon Manchester City, almost a program to Liverpool club, no, and an elite Ghanaian international, no, and race near to one son to Jama Calzado, club from a Pasona Bobocono, a Pasoma comfort extension, made the reports until 2030, and what you want na yɛde Eric Garcia ɛna ɛbɔ ɛyɛ Milford na akwawe boy onyabi mo wɔte club no ma ɛno ɛtɛbɔ Julian Timber ma memfa nto dwa sakra no ɔse ɛmfa nto dwa sɛ agye asesei Arsenal players no ɔmbɛbɔ match bia yɛmfa ne sɛ Nana Dweke ma ɛba so no ɔwɔ a ɔmbɛba bebisa ne sɛ ne Bible verse bɛn ɛna ɔde ɛma ɔmo ɔse da bia no ɛyade a ɔmo kɔbɔ game bia ɛba ne team na eba ne team na wayi Bible verse baako na oyi sa verse na waka e de akere ne team base ne se no eno mo de eko genom yentie Juran Timber we Christo nipa.
No, I don't have one lined up, but it's very different every game, to be fair. They just come to me as I'm speaking to teammates or to the people around me, close to me or family, and then I just come up with one that fits for that day by myself or for the game. So it's very different every time, but just trying to bring the world into my thoughts as well.
And no Ayakranin some of the Tuja. Wouldn't Sasra players in the same Yamupa or Mopa to my Eberiche Eze, the Watro and Soho, and on Eberiche a year Eze, and that Watro a year Jesus, a year Jesus, and a branch and Swatcher, or see no name is above a year Pato Jesus, and no Aya branch and phone Eberiche Eze, a dim piano, I saw a chance I didn't way, and Eberiche Eze. What is the 2 Arsenal defenders, Omuninan, Pato Gabriel, and your Prantia me pato yefano Piero Hincape omamio no God is love she yadia me pato God is love no we Hincape or not the watcho and you gunu kon no and a bless and so ya Prantia yefano Gabriel and Arsenal with Didier Safi we ayo mafe Malo Gusto wabo ne 100 game at your Chelsea ayo club no and of course and now Osanye good Osanye great and no boy no so ball again PSG our club World Cup no Sana Prantia and so upon and raw and na boss bojani and so be pray I didn't want some so to Andrew Carey and so and a day akrana your friend Estavayo William Ekoma Club ye from Chelsea on the agent or the just boy Ekoma Chelsea or the players be British name amo players be Ekoma Barcelona or see am fan to just Akraway our 5-year contract with Chelsea minimum senior pass economic situation and consider JC blue colorway and can share Stavayo and Kwabo Adama Barcelona and now Sentino our Bobo Koya for Chelsea there no more crowdway our love our Dosron Ko Adama Club there from Barcelona and from San Jose Barcelona our son Ayatosron Kono Adama Barca because no is a Barcelona beba the Barca Sika Sam and Anenye and then a super agent your friend Andre Carey I'm a patron our Brazil or no another Sansam no and some Adia Tuja Yademamo I would do the students at Chelsea a women's team no I'm post to wage about almost by a funny carpenter. And Estavayo, Ayadia, among us a similar goals. One in such house, a man last week Thursday, I'm going to pass when Bobo could answer about Stamford Bridge. Now, Ramamian goes on, here's Estavayo and a carpenter. Among now goes on, Name Patrone, here's a some city, and I just say, a similar goals, and a Bosona goalkeeper personal, and some I don't consider yet I want some and some more. I want a to major saying, Oko PM and so I will Bosona Cromwa, or Momujo Matempa. Lami Yama Ekamo, Omutiri Pass and Rana Motemono and our form. A yakwesen the last 3 big games of Wabapa. Osha Aya Real Madrid game no, Oya PSG game no, Oya Chelsea game no, na Oya Aya Nations League against Portugal. A yakwesen sa games in Nankoye and Fama Boy no, Aya Dia Omoyana Pass, Sansra Marcus Rashford, Omutiri Pass on Sonom and no Bermuno, went to me Amameshi, I will get them, and non Ayan Semen so few so by a demamo. Aya Jan Bassa Tinibe to 5:30 a.m. and so I am a part of Spanish time. I am from London. A tombe do yana manager na your friend I am Hansel Flick. A cancel I'm training no. So mama doing 20 players will be on coffee. No man kwajo mo after such as nani omo trainer no and no edge channel no. Etana Pedri and the training ground so yes players no be 3 by ye name no and as san names no omo ina buy e be kan Pedri ho omo individual sessions e ma bia so to me come and so at my club there don't some to Victor Osimhen unim sem Osimhen so say Galatasaray team na Benedia omo about 5 matches emu 3 and we see a kind ning no say go and we need games ning na emomo emu 2 omo bi no omo lose games ning na and non Victor aye Osimhen o call Osimhen aso ya ono so no jeno Anthony ma men fan to just omo reject appeal aye Betis for Edekoye no and pay for reject appeal no. Nan one to the red card, no did pass a red card, no, Nanya some pay for and so Edemano, a Yaja branch on Amokoya Pimano, and pay for but Apino, and so Agunyami Admanda, and now for form you know Michael Olise, and your branch for a Beriche Eze, Amo, and so are your friends, just friends, a Yajanda, our Emirates Stadium. Omo ebesia na yahwe diogina eye de nan so enom e dia betoja ya demamo awodumade so Didi Herman eno e Datima Herman former German international former Liverpool player no osiam fanto ja sere eye ne sere ana slot wanyere ne ho bepam no sere mpanyfo no di vote of confidence di amane no ono kwa de ne sere odi on tratra otewa on bepam no kwa mo Africa club no ni gina no se results per any be saving no and non channel no me part of furniture KFC aya name Black Aya Friday buy one get one free ewo KFC enti aya Black Friday otobako ewo KFC and famu energy ubeto Salbato aya chicken pieces and I said Jen Abato me part of chinchinga spice and Abato ewo KFC dia woto KFC biano yamau aya bako almost yam fan to that say nationwide Ghana babia into tobacco and ya tobacco enti Bora KFC babia sesia buy one get one free and no KFC entianon edge channel ma memfa we entoda se enduramas asiam fanto anim sane bra omosoye na already no one kasankasa baye aya father na yen treat like a king na unin se o palm aya pharmacy e wakra omosiam fanto ja se aya dia ne enduramas eno eboa aya mema yepa enti etruchi aya low spend aya count sansre boost to libido no emba atenkane ba sansre bia sesia no we aye mema no so ema performance ro bed no so ekoye enso edema me patro ye sad way edema emema me patro anwode ne wo forma pendura masne bi na oso nombe ba bia tonton ro nyina call benya bia to pedodo atua from 054229 96 28 024 05429 me patro 0542 92 96 28 and 0532 33 13 72 me patro ndoro masono onsa enso ebeka bi mame mfanto dwase nyame ya adoma Saturday ya Dr. Amuzu aye free screening enso e watafun share so Amuzu Junction wa ewo aye me patro eben Moro Market ayadia enen ose prostrate emema no me patro bia mfo no ncho blood eno so mbe ene aye screening bebre ena Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic enso aye ntime so aye Saturday memenda ya wode wani tafun share so Moro Market wo ayadia Amuzu Junction wa ena Dr. Amuzu mame fanto woni msande ni free screening no enso pastor for Dr. Amuzu 0247776743 024777 6743 mame fanto just Black Friday must buy asian fanto just 50% off Christmas eba must buy for more 50% off unya obabia just a must buy and a name on sabet to make us off 50% no enti amusi we ayafala what I say you can't fala so what I say dey fala and one so buy almost say nationwide and team over start to almost shop babia and after 0544 0195 53 kuma say omo adum omo no top man shoes and a dear him and adum opposite Malcolm babia PZ taxi no taxi rank no and obenya must buy and more rainfish sure lubricants sure for some fan to him Sunday dear obepo mo so change your car oil no and so our shell na 10 free car checks and so our shell 10 free car checks and so our shell it took us to change your car oil our shell more VIP treatment I'm going to say souvenirs celebrity and some that the amount and so our shell what dear shell my men for went to just a pathway influenza dear with them and so pathway because so better and so our pathway influenza ubenya sika our pathway na bia so kama emra name our pathway influenza ucha edino na pathway o sanya sika and so ho etanwa so be pathway na bia so no kama and so ejama o de pathway nature medis ana ne yede nature ana say yede adrone for gastomesa yede abaja so gastomesa for stomach ulcer me patwa ulcer adrone no edini ye gastomesa obi bia wanya ulcer pedro we bi ana ye wa adrone me patwa ye for menso plus menu aba me so wo de menso plus so menso se ne ba menso disorders ni nyina no hawa no wa pedro no for menso plus ye nature medicine daroma enwe Ghana ba bia tonton ro nyina wo wa ubenya bi enso ye menso plus gasto mesha ema oremfi ye fa no nsi ho na ye ni nkomo kakra be kwame enso atena se na ojeje kan nyina ba kwame se bia bokọ de Gala no se friend sen Itakula aha manso yenu mo manso Itakula Gala Christmas ye nya grokro manso no kwame yenu nkomo kakra
ken me da say enra UEFA Champions League said you be enim no enye news obi ehun bi ahwe bi obi ehun de ekoye Chelsea eche Barcelona ahye ne kamiensa Barca ntimi antika no ken before say me share analysis na sin impokra no ene me mpese meti anka Araujo endi ne red card anka Ferran Torres ntimi ehye ni go na ye bo game wi a anka bia ni ba bia de ye hu ye de witness ni de see ye na wo se ye ka ho asem enti anka we anka Ferran Torres ni go anka Araujo endi red card ye mbeka wa ha sei eye game ba ko a win na Chelsea nyaye no a statement win for Chelsea enra against Barcelona obi ohwe game ni bia ehun say Chelsea dominate game no first half second half almost dominate Barcelona every department of the game Chelsea dominate here every metric ane wo game ni Chelsea dominate here with the ball Chelsea no me better without the ball not Chelsea better not Chelsea on top in terms of physicality tactically not Chelsea superior over Barcelona mentally the now say oya well prepared we game was Chelsea game management na Chelsea then again individual performance na Chelsea enti enra game na nkasa no Chelsea efa baabia. So the first thing we Barcelona ni a men fan show team say Hansi Flick nyade. We Barcelona supporter men fan show team say Barcelona ni good players. Barca were good players, omo good manager. Na mum eye enra ball na Chelsea boy no and ma Barcelona looking bad. And yes Barcelona nyade o kin. By ball na enra Chelsea boy no e ma Barcelona looking bad. So we Barcelona fan, the first thing you need to do obe accept defeat no in good faith. Na wajia tum say no na Chelsea ye better. Omo bo Barcelona fame from no one making sure say wa acknowledge Chelsea for no wa ball mabaso. Di kama mi Enzo Maresca kin. Enzo Maresca ye coach ba kwa. Ye ka top coaches te se Pep Guardiola ma onyandru ho. Ba me taika sembi say Enzo Maresca ye one coach o pay attention to details. Enti obi bia wetie mi rebia na meka Enzo Maresca asema oye one coach me penasem because okobo match bi ti say ya onya abotina trase analyze game no. Enti oye one coach will pay attention to details analyze opponent no. That's the reason why uka coaches are omo use tactical flexibility ontimi predict omo kwan ombefa so esi omakan but na say analyze opponent ne strength ne weakness na wetimi map up a proper strategy o be ra game ni ma Enzo Maresca ka ho bi oye nipa obetima ye mistake by uka coach ba ko a o pay attention to details a o ka ho bi and so person who classic example a enra hwe line up for the chase Chelsea bo game to say Barcelona Dilapoye number 9 bench Joao Pedro obone number 9 bench Magiu number 9 or the bench. Enzo Maresca decided say players or bomb as traditional number 9 ni nyina no obe drop you. Now we use Pedro Neto ewe nim ho. So the first thing you need to know say Enzo Maresca decided say obe use a strikerless system. Strikerless system a Enzo Maresca use ye no pem nyoma mienu wo game nim. Or pem mobility and a dynamism. Because obo Barcelona na okobo a standing number 9 obo a natural number 9 there will be less mobility what tells game nim. And to no Enzo Maresca game plan ne kwan afa so set up no obebo strikerless system na wenya mobility and dynamism because omusia kan a on be emphasize on ball control pressing and creating overload wey e coach a otina say analyze Barcelona weakness and or draw a strategy ne lineup ni mbukra ne etwa mfonyi de kyerɛw. So tactically though say Hansi Flick a top coach say Enzo Maresca the Hansi Flick ayo football mu no Enzo Maresca nyebi but between enra two coaches ne ken na Enzo Maresca ebo Hansi Flick from a tactical standpoint Chelsea coach ne bo Barcelona coach no and adia many je ho pan ye say Chelsea setting up a clever pressing trap in the middle and at the wide area. Enzo Maresca ne Chelsea decided say Barcelona ebo boko omo jebo omo pebo ni kura be building up from the back and you making sure say you best set up a proper pressing trap. Sa pressing trap no you be making sure say you be sume fidie si e press ya ni sume fidie and no de be ma Barcelona for ne feel uncomfortable with the ball e be limit Barcelona for ne say omo ntimi create chances bebree and obi bia watch Barcelona game bi e hwe Barcelona se Barca enya control on finfin na ne wingers no Salami yama mu game no so a ana Barcelona ba game nim. So the pressing trap of Chelsea no stop Barcelona say ombenya control on finfin. Omo wingers ni hu game no so. So ye say game na se no Chelsea air press here. Barcelona be build up from the back. The first thing I be noticing ye say Pedro Neto time biano or press Araujo. Abrantie friend say Estevao na no ye winger no. Ye mane press wo wing so bobe movie aba be press Abrantie friend say Pau Kubasi. And it is the moment I be pressing the two center backs of Barcelona no, it means say it means say team my friend say Barcelona option no a Baldi on the left, Abrantia, your friend Sekunde on the right. And Chelsea decided say Malo Gusto now all ball as a right back and say Chelsea press it. Estiva no ye wing and echo press center back. And ya wo Malo Gusto no free the right back position. Never when him 10 never jina Abrantia friend say Baldi ne so. Na Ganacho, we jina branch friend Sekunde do so. So the back four of Barcelona, and na Chelsea for no a proper man to man pressing. I me very aggressive. Se oba mfimfin wa Barcelona ball Frankie de Jong. Omo ball branch friend Fermin Lopez and omo ball Eric Garcia. E won mfimfin ho. So say ye press Barcelona for no way chiri o expect midfielders ne say omumom na beje ball na bo ko wani ba akoma me so o expect some ne beje ball na bo by kin infinfi ho ne so no Barcelona midfielders 3 no ana Chelsea said decide say on besa command to man Enzo Fernandez ana Brandt friend say Reece James ebe gina Eric Garcia so at the same time no message na Frankie de Jong so two deep central midfielders on ba beje ball e the ball na ko manim no Enzo Fernandez ni Reece James a close omo then expect say Fermin Lopez no be into pocket of spaces no senior man kai said osusu gina na so enim ho no ya close Chelsea for ya close Barcelona in fin ya close Barcelona so what check wins of team friend say Barcelona akwa Ferran Torres on the left Abrante friend say Lamine Yamal on the right e ho ne so kukure ye gina Lamine Yamal so and the right center back of Chelsea na ye Fofana eso akwa gina Ferran Torres so Chelsea for decide say omo beko man to man pressing omo ye very aggressive omo set a clever pressing trap and Chelsea Barcelona for atos FDN and the intensity of Chelsea pressing omo body position omo de press how an omo ye well coordinated omo back up omo press na Emma Barcelona find it very difficult abrobu kra ball no e to de bi mpokra na Barcelona Chelsea decided say omo be sit deep yem press high so a see my friend said Chelsea decided say any Caicedo na obo as a number 6 no beka center backs ne ho so Chelsea sit deeper Caicedo no ye midfielder and ebeka the back 4 ne ho mom ye the back 5 reason Chelsea decided some be sad and say Barcelona epe half spaces ni yusu enti ye yusu extend a midfielder and from close half spaces no after the team friend say Barcelona nya sa opportunity no en operate enti Barcelona bobo kin ubetime imagine say Barcelona turnovers at Chelsea nya no baako nko 7 Chelsea nya turnovers nko 7 e dey create chances yabo game wie Barcelona bought just 2 shots on target 90 minutes no Barca about 2 shots on target passes are a core penalty area 2 from Barcelona can you inside the entire 90 minutes Barcelona 9 ka ball 9 our Chelsea penalty box nim 90 minutes ni na no Barcelona yenim so mo attack omo create omo she goals no omo 9 ka ball 9 our Chelsea penalty box nim e kire wadwumaden a Chelsea ye without the ball e kire how na Chelsea ye discipline say omo defend ya na e spot on and no the Chelsea credit be mo and kin de bia me kama asem say adwuma na ye wa ha sei no me pe quote so be ma masua de enti me hwe bo a e wo se me hwe bia a wo se me hu bibi foforo o game nim and Enzo Maresca ken ene enu osama misua de foforo obo nim on say initially make us a Chelsea press ya Esteban press no onim say Chelsea drop deeper na on ma Esteban onye enura Enzo Maresca ma misua de kan say rest attack rule and okoye further reading and further research about sa rule no the Esteban rest attack rule na yewura player onu ni hu okra ball na yemanen drop deep embe ye dirty work ni bebre by time bia no say you drop deep ni defend dia wo de gina ho make sure say waste a lot of energy enti ye transitions na ba be si so enti no say wo hwe game na say Chelsea drop deep no mu win ball ne pe the first person no mu locating was Esteban because on yamana rest yemanen drop deep sa run ye can the rest attack rule because on a transitions ni na see the so and anytime bia na Chelsea be attack bia no who expect say Chelsea be attack behind Barcelona for the high line and deal up aka woni interview mu enu ampokra me cheche game me catch say Barcelona weakness kese ba ko ye say omo high line no omo ye narrow hwe sa example weekend hwe the far left ubenhu Abrante friend say Garnacho anka who expect say Kunde be mark Garnacho by Kunde jai Garnacho and wa be close to the central midfielders no into wide area ni nyina no Chelsea are free.
But this boy, I won't say a Catalan or Montan can I say Kubasi no very bad. Or a bad power. Kubasi defending it here and ready in power. But once Usentino, Anna, Aya, Peninsula Saintia, no Modiashano. Zaru you or I had a rule better for Sona, but Kubasi no very bad.
Very bad. Then set up on and you cry. So Omu utilizes Sadian and Omu creating wide overloose. Mammy wide overloose. No Modiasho. This is Enzo Maresca. So tactically, no you're superior. Collective play ken. Me nyo chin yadwa. Enra me who Chelsea player beka say no ye bad. Where the game management of Enzo Maresca, second half in the buy, so Barcelona airborne numerical disadvantage. Yes, second half na no more relaxing game no.
Well,
then where the collective play of Chelsea, Enra player bay, Fofana and Chaloba. No more ye war ewechiro. Kukureya from Euros ebesi nekin on bar form.
Kukureya the answer there.
When him say penalty no man buy. On the most touches and on sa pocket Lamine Yamal. Estivao no kin mechena ne touch team ye. Estivao ne touch dribbling, movement, link up play, shooting and a mentality.
Wow, Kwame.
Enti Kaisedo so after the Ocheria so the Kaisedo last season. Who say me say who can make for the some ya dear pa me and I'm cast me the Kaisedo beka ho. Emana uncle for say on board at the highest stage.
No about Conference League.
Say Oshu after the Yasia Ginedi and Enzo Fernandez in ken or dominating game in two different ways. Enzo Fernandez so better dominating game. Abra Oma high volume passes and I will say operating as a boss crusher.
But
So you know,
Kwame.
Enradie, Oye Barcelona niya. Barca team no, omu a good coach, omu a good players. By ball na Chelsea boy no, make Barcelona as an ordinary team. So big ups to Barcelona, the Chelsea team, the entire Chelsea team. No me super.
But that's say Kwame. Delano no. Lawson. Sa Kukureya no. Chelsea Barcelona for Pamono. Omo permanent sa abufu ne ho abufu. And then run out the bubble san.
Oh.
Sa you ko sa omo say akobi na refer Miranda no. Omo chuso
Junior Fepo.
Omo chuso sa boy ni ja ono Kukureya. To Kukureya the answer was minimum panya ayinkwa na wa minimum. Me will say Cheba for Sunday me I just some for headline be. Others say me the omo the toso na toso or the toso.
I don't say them.
Some for headline on Estavao. What you say nkofo no omo odi omo ya omo de beto so de na omo atwere ho no
Wow. Nkofo mu ni ma atwere o.
Omo ni ma atwere papa ya ka so bi nim tra ento ya dan na dwen we nyina timi hu we say
Wow.
Aye. Okay.
Nkofo ni bi wo ho a I think say after bare 1 week and we di nkofo beti ase. Because at this stage, emotions no suru bebre. Inti oka. Sometimes it is difficult for people to grasp it. It takes time. It is well. Obo Kukureya no meba masema meka no so na meka some the isi asem so say. Enra 30 meters to Chelsea's post. Say Chelsea po baby a Robert Sanchez no. Lamine Yamal and Nike ball just 7 times spent. Aye.
And it's in 30 meters.
30 meters to Chelsea's. Nike ball 7 pay. Now, Lamine is Barcelona's game changer. Sebastian Bobola. Omudu the final third. The person they locate is Lamine. So if the game changer is receiving less balls, then they catch it up. Next, I never knew. Either Chelsea are man marking him or he's not playing well, or they are not finding ways to get the ball to him. Lamine, time will be our Oshia Kukureya most of the times na ewo Basa area. Mebwa. At this stage, emotions was ro. Obi akuma jeti meba, obi akuma ba for moi. Yanko hwe sa game ni. Lamine. Sene form na sound so be built to say the obon last year. Na juice kun de bebo se ya na oba. Enkosi hwe. I could count several times Lamine Yamal football. Garnacho echo double up on him. Onu kuku. Na juice kun de na oba right back no. Sometimes Lamine Yamal needs support. Ken mebwa. Sawe ya winger. You can never play alone. You need the support of your right back. Until Lamine footballer. Oh, say obe fanechi. Just kunde this season. Born how born. Me unso bako kra. Inti Debiano only support inti team a double upon him pena obre. What is the Kukureya kai? Say the Yan so best stop Lami Yamal our favorite foot because a funny chia Chelsea our players to double in that area. Bisa says Lami Yamal the ball turn right. Juice Kundo right back over him. Uya Fatoto the helper a Juma Malo Gosto a ya de Bram William Extavau Omumienu Ken Omumian and Nejina both halves. Share Malo Gosto a Juma ya boa. Extavau, Neshe Juma Juice Konde, Eye Bois, Lami Yamal Etel saying. Question when me bisa. Now, some of me observations, my sister say, many emotions will be a bit uncovetry. About for more. Now, we have with game Numianza and Naya, you begin to understand in your many be pray. When you have with game Hunkomo. And I mean, Demi who ye? Me who Chelsea PSG vibe. Before the game, so much talk. Desai Doi, Kivicha Kvaratskhelia, Usman Dembele, Shim. Yehumo game anymore. PSG were the best of midfield. Neves near, Vitinha near, Fabian Ruiz, and so Chelsea, Reece James, Caicedo, Enzo, and shut you down. Meanwhile, game one. Na PSG for year ball mudin Chelsea for sure game near for the match Chelsea the same way and not see na difference can create woman say say Chelsea our game kwesi other big game against Arsenal our lower intensity down come beji woto brutal kabasa beji woto one can result in the crowd besesa because Chelsea slowed down because they have a game on Sunday now kin you game me pam chow Shadie Basa PSG Basa Sevilla me fa echi de kranka ho enu ade team bia na be match Barcelona boot for boot e wo midfield wo e be press Barca this season omobre JT yen starting enu maka sem bi de akyerew say Chelsea big games bia no sa 3-man combo no among for adwin cost me catch Reece James adwuma oye Enzo Caicedo sa 3-man midfield no omo bo papa na among for adwin cost so big game at Chelsea abobia say sam yensen we gina ho a opponent ni team twi for Chelsea midfield no so now the idea is say Barcelona for edge baller they quickly want to get the ball to their midfielders because they control their game until let's stop Barcelona's midfield share Reece James Ojina Frankie de Jong so Eric Garcia Enzo Jinan so Caicedo Family Lopez ejina no so na me be kan some de esi asem so we a na me twan for ni bi fan show yes start the game no 58 seconds inside the game JT let's start yem ball 1 minute inside the game na ma catch say who air analysis of the game o be hwe game o person oti game wase a yes start here and Kwatsina baby in 10 minutes and Sana Waba because team be shown the intention how they approach the game in the early stages. Ya ball less than 1 minute. And a Barcelona for football. Watch the press of Chelsea. Man to man. Now man to man no Extavao ejina pauku basi so. She space Alejandro Baldi enya. Our space kaka. Now the easiest pass is okay. Extavao ejina pauku basi so dia. And the Alejandro Baldi is a pass to him. She space no. Inti Pau Kubasi eba bobo no Eddie Alejandro Baldi. One year you might think say and the Chelsea press near poor. Baldi in Saka Bola. The kind of aggression and Malo Gusto at the core Alejandro Baldi. So remember, Malo Gusto is playing as a right back. He moved from his right back position to press Alejandro Baldi. Yo, wait, Yambonko baby, less than 1 minute to go on a minute with you. And Alejandro Baldi intelligently once a press nabano so and on the ball no Emma Lewandowski because Lewandowski susu AP on him said Chelsea for Ninechi share Wesley Fofana followed the ma way and the starting game okay say Fofana the 9 could see Lewandowski 9 be so a yes instance we or Dinechi sa do call Barcelona left back area ho less than 1 minute inside the game I want natural saying we manager Edema Barcelona no jotted down some kofo no omni me be come man to man into me catch us a man to man send a Chelsea for press no sorry send a Chelsea for pressing style in this city no extava adwuma no say time will be ana pa Kubasi befa ball no onjina no so inti Kubasi ekọ ball no odema Alejandro Balde eye adwuma for Malo Gusto to press him. Now yanko 39 minutes na hwade bi geti yanko 39 minutes Alejandro Balde na for ball. What is happening? Malo goes to air press no, and Chelsea's pressing game was excellent. Inti Alejandro Balde ever pass the ball na the ama Ferran. Na me can't say be the asem because enra Ferran Alejandro Balde wan say they who game no so but time will be on for ball or the ball no run near na air to stop him. Inti Alejandro Balde by 1-2 pass be or foul ball no and on the Ferran here 1-2 no foul ball no say or yeah counter. Malo goes to Kochini Jina Hot Chinatadi and no did yellow card. No. And ye aggressiveness. Chelsea in their pressing because you can be doing man-to-man pressing without being aggressive. But yesterday Chelsea was super aggressive. Yesterday game no kaya Cucurella ko pim Lamine Yamal. O said that born ni musei. So I don't know when aggressiveness. On se Caicedo bako oko saf ran Torres asepa ek frane for ball. Into Chelsea, they weren't just pressing. They were pressing with aggression. We and so na tadiemu. Emano. Emma bono a yellow card. Now my main cancer be fancho. Barcelona versus PSG. What Caicedo Nuno Mendes also foul ball from similar angle. El Rane sam a PSG focus go. Just konde intimi an chinengi na ho. Mebwa. Assembly na mamo example no. Mamo example similar situation. Pe. Wait, Nuno Mendes for ball no run some PG focus go. But similar incidents. Then they see a Malo goes to Chinese now the yellow card and fun because that is the whole idea. They were going to be aggressive. Into you say in the pressing game, Chelsea were aggressive. They were pressing well. You try the other side and said they be and come on the Mary Garcia. And then I put game in Minyabo Treti Obia. Sherry Garcia some more kind. I think they were coming out of our pressure easily. Into referring to Chelsea. Of you said Chelsea for no. Barcelona for the pressure call so Chelsea for no to me bomb easy. It me far pick it up. One player easy. I think they were coming out of our pressure easily. And I think we didn't know how to adjust our positioning well. Me pamucho. Enya me na make o. Player anka so gina park so say. Oh, we say Chelsea for easily. Omo pressure ma. Na Chelsea for na bejibo. Okay, Eric Garcia some no can aya no kre. Anya enye no kre. One example. Barcelona plan is say almost so ya press na to say the Chelsea for year na 5v5. Inti Barca Lewandowski and starting Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, Frankie de Jong and Femi Lopez 5. As against Chelsea's Trevor Chalobah, Wesley Fofana, Marco Cucurella, Caicedo, unse 5. Name Chelsea for advantage on we and run say anytime Chelsea for a year build up now Robert Sanchez account. Now me can send me say Obian tanka wansam. Adia Chelsea war in big games among Fonka. Hey, acquire Chelsea for fast pass bomb from the back easy. And I remember example say last year the best team in the world in terms of pressing was against PSG in the Club World Cup. Chelsea for my ball no cry for PSG for Presiane and Kusiaga because they were able to pass the ball from the back. And I catch us me some vampire be bar. My body am Chelsea for center backs and no man can say some natural. Oh, said Eric Garcia Casa no umintimi. Ehun kwaya mbefa so press Chelsea for because who time will be at Chelsea for no advantage. In the first phase of build up, it was 6 versus 5. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So Chelsea for no finding one space. The only time passing from the back, a failure, and the regimes no over the Yama Caicedo. Caicedo control the ball near Lamine Yamal fire. Or Pierre Bonne de man for Ferran Torres on the 5th minute. 1v1. Apart from that, their passing game from the back was excellent. Now, you're finding in our front to back baskets in the coach and say, Hans Flick say, Barcelona team no, it will not be like this again. When we say, Niam baby feature, but boys they pride neighbor, the aggression eba, Nankomo Makacho say, what do we need a highline bebria? you might not be explaining situations very well. Barcelona for person on a problem. And now have in your back game minimum. Shadi. So the before TV no swama and kameni beje pa. The kind of energy boy need the bar park a dream maybe nabasa for an impressive. You move fuye. And again, this is Ochesia Juice Kunde no akobwa Juice Kunde. This is it. And all complaining. Hansi needs exactly. Hansi needs this kind of energy.
Rafinha.
Baba. Into two phases now. Once Chelsea were good in their present, Barcelona, according to one Kasankasa player, say they failed.
Let us say, Biggie,
Ken,
Bremo Mame.
Ken, in Swoshiwa, no idea to say shew. We the nye pampamo. And na Chelsea abu Barcelona ankasa. Say a kaso bi abu bia. Total defeat. You are no be there are no forms of excuses. There be because the performance of the Chelsea team compared to the performance of the Barcelona team, it was like giant be a share kwada ketua bi. No de ne fa kwan boni bi so clearly. Man who Chelsea are now boss abo ni bi da in the Club World Cup finals against Paris Saint-Germain. When everybody thought it was going to be a difficult game, Chelsea came with a plan and making sure someone will stop Paris Saint-Germain bono, and it worked to perfection. But now it's Roma Chelsea for various reasons. One of the reasons was this season, almost all the big teams at Chelsea Chelsea can't perform. After the Club World Cup finals, the biggest test for the Chelsea team was against Bayern Munich. Nandi Paduana would say, "Quite on the Paris Saint-Germain fast on." Chelsea the Bayern Munich be fast to be because similar style of Bayern Munich and so. Eventually, we na Bayern Munich bobo kuna gu Chelsea anima se flat. Against Manchester United when the performance wasn't well, Obian himself Chelsea befa. Na Manchester United are winning. The only big name team Chelsea Shia na watching this season before the Barcelona game was against Liverpool. And we know how poor Liverpool has been this season. Into clearly. Now for some of these reasons, now me show the match Chelsea kaka. Now the central defense. In Komona na yedi running was centered on certain two players. Tosina Darabio, but they are shell. These are two players who are mistake prone at any point in time. Obetimi ama good games kaka ujidi na rise no one single mistake no they say bibia. Na bibia ti akwa akoda. Enzo Maresca had a different plan and a different selection. Starting the game with a player Wesley Fofana, everything changed. In central defense, that was the game changer for Chelsea. Can there be a saying in football? There are certain positions in your cohesion and understanding. Chalobah is really playing very well. But anytime you see Chalobah is not performing, Eben na onya a comforter. It was central defense on any bebo. But enra, bona Wesley Fofana be boy, you know. And the kind of partnership, understanding and no. Clearly, the only thing at Chelsea being here is here Wesley Fofana be stay fit. Now when you have more games with a brand friend is Trevor Chalobah, things are going to change. In midfield, centrally, Chelsea will say Barcelona will be overtaking. It was so many numbers. Now the aggression can crack on. It is a game now. Game in the shares, you know. Frankie de Jong was playing well. Ojibona he was comfortable. And Enzo who said Debbie, a Jumana ya demand and he's forgetting the assignment. He has to be aggressive on Frankie de Jong as a sort of man of pressure. Afi Enzo and Iban also know chance yes or yes Jumano. Now Frankie de Jong in team mobile nibium. Or team control game nibium. And unfortunately for Barcelona, now coach in Adrian say Eric Garcia Bono boy against Bilbao as a defensive midfielder. Or bet me that same performance versus the Chelsea midfield. But Enzo Caicedo, these two players are built different. Can Caicedo know? I thought there's a see the kind of energy levels the player has. Can say
Barcelona for Sene Pedro no winter.
And no one in fan cancer. It's almost more near the Becca. The kind of energy levels for the starting game. Any do you know? You think about it and you just don't get it. 90 solid minutes.
Ain't my name before for many no.
Ade.
We team our bob part about our boy now Caseda. Okay, my uncle.
And that intensity.
France players, Romunia Timbo.
Oh yes.
Mavinga Munina. Say come even go nya de enches be for this. Enzo ne
Debi.
onya de encho.
Debi. I thought that baby Africa when any agency count. It's in clearly that kind of intensity in the Birmingham. Not Frankie the Young Brett. And when Yasa support, he was left like an island. Defensively, the job is done. Now, offensively, some of them attack Barcelona. Who's a William Estivayo is on the flank. But and you know, they created the width or the right side of the match. Whenever Chelsea is attacking or joining midfielders, they won't film you. No, about ball operating centrally into a creative overload in midfield. Now, after Malo Gusto Moma BM, echo the flank. No, open no creative side with no, and the amateur Bobo. These were things they did to perfection. And a near master sign and the match Chelsea Bobo. Clearly, they took control of the game from the first half till time our game in the year. Problems I saw in the Barcelona team, the attack and the over-reliance on Lamine Yamal affected the Barcelona performance. There were a lot of instances that players never pick a ball. No more do anymore about the final third. The person to give the ball to, there are other players who are in better position to score. But on the piano, no more Lamine Yamal. Fermin Lopez, Ferran Torres had balls and now Robert Lewandowski. And in between the Chelsea central defenders. Our ball a true pass, I was taking off Dada. But they still held on to the ball. The Fermin Lopez, the Pierre Bonnet, the Lamine Yamal, who was marked by Kukureya. Eventually, Bona saying. It's in attack. One of the things that affected the Barcelona team was the over-reliance on Lamine Yamal. And your ball be necessary the man Lamine Yamal. You look at the position the player is. Say different or the man or famano. But then some fatana or the Komaya Mala. In fact, will be a mabo. And this is the worst Barcelona attack I have seen in years. Ken. And now I'm not here for now no more anymore. From Fermin Lopez, Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski. Almost everybody was useless. Because they are not used to long balls. The press Chelsea gave Barcelona a force almost for long balls. But I'm used to. Hansi Flick is a DNA coach. He only believes in one style. It's his style no the bebana say ochenoa and one on apemo.
Obebele no omo mobile mo so na mo Lucian ojitum sa.
Oka. Yes. Yesterday I said it. Minim the entire necessary started Ferran Torres in this game. Ejama Kush Rashford. Mejitum said Rashford Birmingham no am body abroad in Seattle. But at that time, the harm was already done. Because Okobobo in England against Newcastle. Now the performance might win 2 goals on the day. Now got that ground on nim and the comfort zone and Sana Oba Spina. Minim the NTSS will start any other player. And the performance of Ferran Torres clearly actually said he wasn't cut for the job. Chelsea are the 3 maximum points. To me, it was a surprise, honestly speaking. Yes. But the Barcelona attack disappointed. And Ronald Araujo, Ken, me jitu say a red card in the Barcelona Lucy here. Chelsea was just better than Barcelona. Name so your experienced players to say Ronald Araujo. Now with the yellow card, and your tackle will be unnecessary call. That is why I have a problem with the player. Into your thought that you're a baller. Or because player way early yellow card now or G and in a slow the game no. It's say referee now caution if one way I'll bet me a red card. And as experienced as he is, a hormone na me blame no. The first yellow card especially now unnecessary. Second one they call for tackle. But the first one it was unnecessary. And after you the red card, I'm fast winning so.
Biggie, that side now we match before Frobiana. We channel not to be before.
Oh, Debbie.
So be
and man who be and man TV
Ghana want to say will be a tuning there you say we hear free bus and chess a resource crowd baby
Debbie can na match a man for dwin who say Eben classico there the Eben fufu bi na okore.
Oh okay anopa na bia bebre hu resource matches e course no anopa adechi me da say my friend nso na member sisi am ba be dim komo kakra mo happy birthday scholastica yes sedinam Pogli